this is Danny Doyle, and I'm joined by Robin Left.
No, you're not.
Oh,
I'm not here.
wait, so then how does... But the Discord thing, it shows you're here.
That's not me. Discord's
okay.
lying to you. I'm
So,
the Discord phantom.
you can only have support conversations on the Somniel and the world. Wait,
Why?
Since when is this a thing? What?
What the fuck? Why?
Well, thankfully, I did do these supports off camera. I guess I'll just show off what supports became available. I have a second save file that has my prep for this map. God, that's... I love Engage, and I'm not on the Engage hate train like some people are. But God, the quality of life in this game is just lacking.
I see everyone's got Marthed up.
One of the patches I added increases quality of life. This fixes one of my biggest QOL issues. You can inherit skills and forge from preps now.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I already inherited skills because I didn't realize it also added inherited skills. So I'm just showing off. Almost everyone has unyielding now. Anyone who I was like, yeah, you know, you probably don't have anything better to spend SP on, has unyielding. And then Klon also has tome precision. Because he's using tomes.
Wait, is he?
Yeah. I didn't
Since when?
I didn't do the Swordmaster build. I know I'm breaking the meta wide open. Most people think Swordmaster Klon's best, but I'm testing something different out. But what's more important is the armory. So we are going to buy a javelin, send it to convoy, a hand axe, send it to convoy, and a heal staff. If I can go back to the items, we're also going to buy a heal staff and send it to convoy. And a torch staff and send it to convoy. I bought these in the previous file and gave them to like the people who were supposed to have them and whatnot. And then Alira's currently holding the 4-use heal staff. I bet you can guess what that's for.
It's for thwacking the thief.
And then... Oh, why does Celine, the magic attacker, have a steel sword in her inventory, you might ask?
This is why I carry my Levin sword.
This is why she's gonna get the Marth engraved Levin sword.
Excellent.
And then we do also have 2 other engraves available. The Celica one just adds a bunch of crit avoid, but it absolutely tanks the weapon might. So we're not doing that. But the Sigurd one...
Sigurd one's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like... It adds extra
Just
avoid.
Straight upgrade.
So we're doing Sigurd Notian. Nui Baba. We're doing Sigurd Nui Baba. And that's my favorite pairing for, you know, Seliph gets to inherit the Witch reclass, which is pretty cool for him.
Yeah.
So Sigurd Nui Baba.
So you can warp to the castle.
Yeah.
That he has to seize.
You can use the FE4 infinite movement glitch. Do you know that glitch?
Oh, I've never heard of that. What?
There's a glitch in FE4 that you can basically, by abusing the warp staff while someone is on the gate, you can have them gain infinite movement, and that's how like the glitched LTC one-turns every fucking map.
Oh, that's incredible. What the fuck?
It's kind of ridiculous, but they just give Seliph infinite movement. I don't know if it's one turn every map, but they one turn every castle at least. It's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
But we'll be back. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, here we are. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I am... My heart is filled with rage.
Your heart is filled with rage. Why is your heart filled with rage? Is it because you hate Yunaka and you know we're about to do a Yunaka unit review?
No, actually, I quite like Yunaka.
Damn, I can't believe I accidentally got a Yunaka stan on call. Um, I'm sure
I'm so sorry.
whatever either of us has to say about Yunaka will be completely uncontentious, because most Fire Emblem fans are very normal about this unit and character. I've never seen someone say that they were going to blow their brains out because they hate her voice. I've never seen someone say that she's the best unit in the game. I've never seen someone say that she's the worst unit in the game. And I've never seen people call each other slurs about this character. Oh wait, this is Yunaka. Sorry, I was thinking of someone different. All of those things are actually true. um...
Well, damn, I was just going to say that I forgot to say hi, Papaya at the start of the recording.
Hiya Papaya! I will be honest, I don't find the Hiya Papaya, and what are the other? She says like Zoinks! That's Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. She says like things. I don't find those amusing. I don't find her catchphrases amusing. I find them like a little bit annoying, but I think that there are definitely people who play up the annoying aspect of her.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I say this as someone who doesn't really like that type of joke. It's not that bad. It's not like... it's really not. If you like it, it's good. If you don't like it, it's whatever.
I'll be honest, I kind of rolled my eyes when she first popped up and said, "Hiya, Papaya!" But I warmed up to her pretty quick. I like her quite a bit.
I've seen her as the "this is what's wrong with modern Fire Emblem" picture, and I'm just like, okay. But, so, as a unit, she is also, like, as contentious as she is as a character, I think she's probably more contentious as a unit, because, well, first off, she functions a little bit differently on Maddening compared to Hard, because on Maddening mode, if enemies have 0 hit on you, they will refuse to attack you. Whereas on Hard mode, that's not true. A lot of people don't like this change. It also applies for 0 damage, like for Armor Knights. But it's more impactful for the avoid builds, because on Maddening mode, it's not impossible, but it is hard to get the Armor Knights to take 0 damage from literally every enemy. Whereas the Thieves, you do still have a lot of the tools you can use to make the Thieves hit 0 hit. Like max out their avoid and whatnot.
Yeah, like Forges.
I will say, even on hard mode, I'm not a huge fan of her, because yes, she can just become like that invincible enemy phase unit, but you have a lot of other tools for doing that, and the main thing that people use for either her or Zelkov to make them max out their avoid in the mid-game, which is when enemies start being accurate enough that you really need to take advantage of the tools, is the Corn Emblem and creating Fog, because she's a covert unit. We got one already with the Archer, but this is the first one where, like, it actually matters, because Archers are not trying to dodge tank stuff. No. She gains double avoid from terrain tiles. The terrain in this game is like Guided and SOV in that it only gives avoid, but it gives a lot of avoid. And so she can get, I think, 60 avoid from a forest tile or a fog?
Yeah. Just 60.
And the cool thing about fog and water is like its own terrain that stacks on top of other ones. So sometimes there'll be a puddle on a terrain and you'll get the plus avoid from the terrain, from the forest, and the minus avoid from the puddle. And if you get fog on a forest, you get double avoid. Like, you get 30, but then it's actually 60 from a forest, and then you get 30, but it's actually 60 from a fog, for a total of 120 avoid. Which is kind of ridiculous, but even the plus 60 combined with pretty good speed, naturally, in the Thief class, is going to be enough to sink down to 0 avoid against a lot of enemies. The reason that I'm not a fan of that, either on hard or on maddening, because you can also do the maddening thing where you're like, okay, well, juggle, thread that needle, get her down to 3% avoid, and as long as she's not getting one-shot by that 3%, I'd say that's safe. Like, if you have to get hit by 2-3% on the same enemy phase to die, you're functionally invincible. Yes, it can happen if you get really bad luck, but I don't think that's I don't think that's the silver bullet that anti-dodge tankers say it is. The reason I don't like it is you have to consume your player phase action creating the fog every turn, which not only means she can only do enemy phase stuff, and I do think it's valuable to be able to take... When you have such strong actions with the emblems, I think it's valuable to be able to take player phase actions. But also, Corrin Emblem in particular is one that I really like the player phase options it offers. It can freeze people. You have other Dragon Veins that you can use to, like, sort of manipulate the terrain and whatnot. And you can apply Draconic Hex to debuff people. So I think that... And, you know, you can inherit some of those skills, although the freeze one you can't. I think limiting your Corrin user to just creating terrain every turn is... And specifically dodge terrain as well, not, like, obstacles like the obstruct terrain, or fire, or anything else like the other options. I think just limiting yourself to only creating fog every turn feels like a big waste of a pretty powerful resource. Which is why I'm not huge on it in either hard or maddening. She does really want to lean into that though, because like her personal skill gives her extra crit when she's getting a void. So I haven't tried reclassing Yunaka to anything else. Have you ever done that?
Yes, I sure did. It took until like halfway through the game before she was high enough level to reclass. Because, you know, fun engage mechanics. Second ceiling resets your level to 1, and Thief, in order for her to reclass to a promoted class, she has to be level 21. So you either spend a second seal immediately, and like, when do you get your first second seal? Like chapter 8?
Yeah, you get your second seals after chapter 8, which is the Diamant defense map.
Yeah, so like, you either reclass her then, and then grind her up from level 1 to level 10 to promote her, or you grind her all the way up to level 21 Thief and then reclass her. I did the latter on my first playthrough. I had her as a Wolf Knight. She did pretty well, all things considered, although I'm pretty sure my Yunaka was pretty magic blessed. And had her gaming with 11 sword.
I mean, the 11 sword is pretty awesome and epic.
It is pretty awesome and epic. And yeah, I mean, I think she performed just fine, but it's like that huge amount of time and EXP invested into her just to get that payoff. And it's like, I also wasn't using like Pandreo or Kagetsu, or I mean, Kagetsu isn't really 11 sword user, but like, I wasn't using like the gold standard units, and they could probably have replicated her what she was doing just fine.
I mean, she does have decent personal
the dodge
growth.
thinking. Yeah.
In like, even in Magic, she has better strength personal growth at 35%, but 25% Magic is not bad either. If you were to send her into a magical class, like, that's the sort of thing that it's better than Klon, you know?
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem is starting in the Thief class, because...
Oh yeah, for sure.
As you mentioned, it's such a weird class. It's kind of a halfway between promoted and unpromoted, because it can level all the way from 1 to 40, right? So her IL is 6. She's considered an unpromoted level 6 unit, but she can't Master Seal up, whereas other people would. And Thief, compared to unpromoted classes, is generally better. It's, you know, it's got the extra point of move. It's got generally better stats than the unpromoted classes.
Yeah.
But I do think most promoted classes, except for like maybe Swordmaster and Royal Knight, are just strict upgrades over Thief. And so it does kind of hurt Yunaka's long term being stuck in Thief. And if you reclass her out early, then her short term, she loses the benefit of, like, she's statistically better than a lot of her units just off of Thief bases.
Yeah, she's in such an awkward position where, like, her short term performance pretty solid, all things considered. Especially if you, forge up a steel dagger for her.
Yeah, because knives gain more might per level than other forges.
Yeah, they do. I really like this unit, though it's entirely because of favoritism. And also, I think her design's nice. and
I
her
do
personality.
think if you're planning on using another knife user, forging the knives for her early is worth it.
Oh yeah, totally. Like you can just
I'm
hand them over to Zelkov or whatever.
The thing is, I'm less high on the other knife users, like on having a knife user on the team long term. Wolf Knight is a pretty good class, but it's generally like I don't think it's ever the best option for a physical unit. It's kind of just the lowest effort option for Amber and Marin because they can naturally go into it without second sealing. And then we'll talk about Zelkov when we get to him. I do like Zelkov, and I will say covert bonuses for some of the emblems are really good. So having a thief, whether that's Yunaka or Zelkov, in the mid game is nice. But I don't know. It's the handing the daggers over to a knife user thing. It sounds good in theory. But in practice, I don't think every team wants a dagger user. It's not like the Levin sword, right? Where you can be like, or like if you forge Etier an early Radiant bow, right? And then you're like, well, I'll give it to Fogata when I get him.
Yeah. No, the knives aren't on the same power level as like the Radiant bow. They're really not.
Gosh, talk about poison since we talked about knives.
Oh yeah, poison's cool. It is it every round of combat where you land a hit, or is it every individual hit in the combat?
Every round of combat. You can only get one poison per round.
Okay. Yeah, so every time a knife lands a hit in a round of combat, or like every round of combat where a knife lands a hit, you get a stack of poison, and that adds 1 true damage to the damage you take.
Yeah. A lot of people really hype it up. You can only get 3 stacks on a single unit. But so I'll be honest, I feel like after the early game, you're one-rounding with most of your primary combat units anyway. Maybe it's useful in the mid-game, but outside of bosses, which, like, admittedly, it is nice to add, you know, if a boss has multiple health bars and you're gonna be attacking him with 5 or 6 people, it does add up over time. I think on standard enemies, it's pretty overhyped.
Yeah.
It is true damage, though. So, like, against Armor Knights, you know, she can set up for herself.
Yeah. Or she can set up for, she can set up against bosses for,
more Leer kills.
For more Leer kills when the Boosh isn't cutting it.
The Boosh will never stop cutting it.
So that means we're going to be deploying Bouchron in every map, right?
Oh, I guess one last thing that's worth noting, right? In terms of Yunaka, she gets a free map with Micaiah, being this map. And Micaiah is the other early game emblem that really helps with EXP. So if you do want to invest in her, she does have a tool for that on this map, which is nice.
Yeah.
I think if she could actually promote instead of being just stuck in Thief until level 20, that would be a much bigger point in her favor, because she starts at level 6, and since she has the grind emblem anyway, it's not unreasonable to get her like 2 or 3 levels on her join map, which is a lot. Like, that doesn't sound like a lot, but for Engage, that's a lot.
No, that's a ton. That's humongous.
And I think if she was able, if the goal was just to get to level 10, I think it would be pretty reasonable to just be like, slap Micaiah on her for 1 extra map, because she gets it for free for 1, and then promote her, and suddenly you can reclass out and make use of, you know, the decent personal bases in a class that isn't Thief, right? But since Engage, in its infinite wisdom, got rid of the Rogue class, or Trickster, or, you know, any number of other things. I understand they did it for, like, this, and then, like, Vale's personal class, and that's it. Maybe some of the DLC classes too, yeah, but, like...
Yeah.
I just think it's so silly. Like, even Leer gets to promote. Why can't Yunaka? It's so sad.
This is not high up Papaya.
But...
anyways, let's beat this guy up.
She and Leer start out in a sort of like solo hallway that's meant for them to take on, which also helps her gain experience early on.
I can fight.
So we will give her the heal staff. I do think it's very funny she starts with a mend in her inventory.
Yeah, even yeah, she was ready to use Micaiah.
I mean, from a gameplay perspective, I like it, but it is very funny from a story perspective to be like, what you doing with that, Micaiah? Or what are you doing with that, Yunaka? Rather.
Yeah. Also, I like how this random ass thief gets the whole boss cinematic camera when he goes down.
Well, did you know that this guy's actually like killing him is mandatory for beating the map?
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
If you fight the boss and that guy's still alive, all of your attacks will always miss, including engage attacks, which are normally unable to miss.
Oh, so they made the boss invincible until you get Micaiah.
Yeah, and it makes sense because they don't want you to miss Micaiah, but
That's fun.
It is funny. So you might not have seen it when it first started up, but Boucheron played a very important role here. I
did see that. He has
defenses.
I saw that. Yeah. On Fram.
Oh, it's not Fram who's like the most important to do. Believe it or not, Mr. Pickles himself is frontlining.
Let's go, clan.
And then we will illuminate.
Hey,
Shout out to FE6 Torch coming back after so long. For some reason.
Power blue.
Is this an FE6? Oh no, also FE5 I think. Are the only ones where you can torch and it's not like a targeted. You just like it's the torch staff.
It's basically
like torch.
Yeah. I don't remember ever using the torch staff in Thracia, to be honest. Granted, I've only played through Thracia once.
Also, I want to complain about something. So I overkilled by 2 damage.
Oh, your residents just hurt you for no reason. Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah, not very epic.
I live to serve.
As the kids say, not very epic and keck killed.
Nobody says it like that.
That's the wrong... I was supposed to attack from a different tile. Fuck. I did it wrong. Wait, I got a turn wheel. I got a turn wheel.
You poopy head.
How dare you? I'm not a poopy head, you're a poopy head.
Whoa.
This says a lot about society.
Are you sure you don't want to just kill with the Brave Lance?
The Brave Lance doesn't kill.
Gods, please protect us.
The Brave Lance does not kill. The Brave Lance is super low might, and momentum only applies to the first attack.
Brave Lance, why are you like this?
Gotcha.
And then
I was saying that jokingly. I figured you weren't using it because it wouldn't fucking hit.
That also.
Anything.
So then Vander goes here. I had this like measured out and I forget now. But
you forgot.
I think all y'all go like that.
It's okay. We can just rely on Clan to kill all the enemies.
So Clan actually has a very important job. He actually lives exactly because of the spur defense. He dies like he gets one shot.
Awesome.
If he doesn't get his defense spurred. I could have given him a defense tonic, but I felt like the spur defense was easy enough to set up.
And it's a boosh contribution.
The boosh is loose. I just need him not to get... Oh, well, he dodge tanked anyway. But you see that? He lives at 1 HP because of spur defense.
Awesome.
And we do need to kill the longbow guy. So that's Vander's job. Well, Vander combined with a javelin from Chloe, I think, or a javelin from Alfred, I think.
For a second, I thought I saw Alfred riding a Pegasus. I was like, what the fuck?
No, this is not the Engage randomizer experience.
This game's not based enough.
Good Jorb.
They really brought back Griffin Knight just so that they wouldn't have men riding a Pegasus
Handle
in
with
this game.
care.
Well, my favorite, they did this just so that men wouldn't be riding a Pegasus moment, is, there's the bandit map, right? Where there's enemy Pegasus riders.
Uh-huh.
And those enemy Pegasus riders have, like, pet corrupted specifically so that they can be like, bandits are not currently riding Pegasuses. And it's the corrupted riding the Pegasus instead. Because for whatever reason, they seem to think that, like...
Oh, you're talking... Is this
zombie riding a Pegasus is more, like,
more
ethical.
normal than a man riding a Pegasus.
Well, not even a man, just a bandit.
Oh.
Weak.
Yeah. I mean, I swear there's at least one map in this game where there's just a Pegasus rider as a bandit. Like, I think
Nope. They're
Really?
always corrupted.
Serves you right.
huh.
There's no Pegasuses here. Well, we don't fight bandits very often. It's like basically just the Tamara map. And then he lives, right? Yeah, he lives. Does Chloe live? This, with the Felsenir, that's 16. Oh, she can probably get a kill, actually. Nope. Sorry,
One
Claude.
off.
You suck.
I feel like that happens a lot in this game, just early on, anyways. Granted, we are on 0%. Oh, that's with spur attack.
Yeah, I'm taking advantage of spur attack. Well, only for one of them, but we light, and then so there's also a thief here. These guys have the lame one range daggers.
Wow, they're not very epic.
They're not very epic or keck-pilled. I'm pretty
Like
sure
Keck
this
Leon?
guy 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this guy reaches to here. So we'll go here. So I didn't get to show off the epic Klon skill combo, but he has Renewal for 5 HP and Unyielding for 20% if he's below 20%. So he was going to gain
Awesome.
7 HP when he got knocked down to 1. So
Hey,
now
here's how to
Yunaka
use
goes
Micaiah.
Here. I know how to use Micaiah. Shut up, Robin. That's not what I have you here for. Oh, also, I didn't mention it during
What I
preps.
am here for.
You're here to make fun of me. And chew bubblegum. And I stole all your bubblegum.
I thought I was here to kick gum and chew ass.
That's for the second channel. The Ass Chewers
Oh
United.
no. Oh no. I wasn't aware of this.
Bum 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 ba-da-dum.
I think you're gonna say something that you didn't mention in preps.
Yeah, I used the arena to, in addition to get everyone unyielding with Marth, I got Mercurius on Alir. Yeah, just grind her up to level 10 for that.
Is this feels like
Okay,
The fucking chain attacks.
chain attack moment. That's okay. I know how to fix this. I can have From heal instead. Okay, so Louis, before Louis attacks.
It's like the whole turn we gotta redo. It's so tragic.
Well, but like we know what everything else is.
Yeah. It's just think of all the time we could be spending doing other things, like
I don't know about you, but I can't think of anything better to do than watch Louis be epic. Alright, so if you're here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is a square you can attack. The thing is, I don't know if they kill Boucheron or not. They probably do. He has 5 speed, so he's getting doubled.
isn't this the guy that has the one range knife?
He does, yes. So he can't hit.
So why does he have
can't
the
hit
hand
her.
axe equipped?
Well, no, he had a hand axe earlier.
Yeah, but I'm saying you could switch him off with the hand axe so he doesn't get doubled.
Yeah, I just did. Well, he's getting doubled anyway. It's Bencheron.
That was a good session.
You have
Look,
no
the
faith.
bush may
You
be
have no.
loose. The bush may be loose, but true bushbags know that we can accept the limitations of our Lord and Savior.
No. You were a good fight.
That doesn't make you a true douchebag. That makes you a fucking coward.
Well, I guess I'm a fucking coward then.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the reason I said say lean down here and had everyone else go up here is the enemy movement on this map is... Oh, I can actually, if I do this, then Klon will kill on enemy phase.
This guy just goes for Vander. Oh well.
Yeah, that's true. Lodestar Rush with Mercurius.
My prayers are with I live to
We don't need to
Game
watch
Star
Alir.
Rush.
Alir's not the Boucheron.
No.
Okay, let's put Bouche here. Have him Iron Axe.
I have
Let's
faith
see.
in.
I moved him last because if we have to turn wheel, then we'll have the fewest actions to undo.
Yeah. That's using your noggin.
So yeah, you go for Louis.
I shall dispose.
He will dispose of you.
There is nothing to fear.
Honestly, that's awesome. That's good because that guy's a pain in the ass because he hides in the bushes and then he gets like the terrain bonus from the bushes and nobody can pull accuracy on him. That's why Klon has tone precision, by the way, because mystical units ignore the terrain.
Yeah.
Oh, also Bouche wasn't even in range.
Damn.
I'm still quite capable.
Alright, so I think what we do now is... So you can reach there.
I'll
Okay,
manage.
you attack with the Mercurius.
Better fucking land these. Okay.
Cannot afford to lose.
Yeah, you can't afford to lose because if you miss, you fucking die. And then we will heal staff you.
But think of the extra EXP she could get from Mend.
And then you go here and vulnerary up.
Not even justifying that with a response. Understandable.
Yeah. Have a nice day. And we'll javelin you. Good job, Chloe. I'm proud of you, girl. I think we
She sure did kill that
override.
person.
I think we override this guy just for the 100% accuracy moment.
And to avoid getting poisoned, which is very vital.
Actually, we could break him. I'm pretty sure you don't break. I'm pretty sure you don't break if you deal 0 damage.
Aww.
Yeah, so we'll override just for the 100% accuracy here.
One strike will decide how that
Yeah.
One strike will decide. Have at you!
That's
I love it when they
how
cut
I
themselves
decide.
off.
And so then I think he waits here. True Bouche-bag hours. Or no, we'll have Boucheron go here. And Klon goes here.
Beautiful.
the strength of the steward.
Not Boosh XP, but I'll take it.
It's pickle time.
Is it
And we
pickle
will
XP?
heal Louis. And then everyone else just starts moving forward. Etier goes... So, okay, so he's here. 1,
Mhm.
2, 3, 4, 5. Or
So only-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can attack Louis. And everyone else can move forward and it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, nice. We got
Self-improver.
self-improver.
Thank goodness for the self-improver proc. What would we do
Here
without
goes.
it?
Okay, Yunaka. If you do this, can Alir get a kill? with the poison, with the help of the poison that I just so rudely insulted. Alir cannot get a kill with the help of the poison. All right, well, so Alir will just wait
I guess you were right to insult it.
And now we gotta lure that
I
thief.
live to serve.
So I think we have Louis go here.
My will is firm.
You go here. Give the thief a nice juicy snack. If he's here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so he can attack that square. So yeah, we just have Alfred there. And end turn.
Okay, so now Mr. Thief, I need you to not get that. Okay, good.
Yeah, it's an 11%. The crit rates in
That's
this
a little
game are kind
scary.
of ridiculous. So let me
They really
pull up-
are.
I do have an anti-fog of war map. Oh, the thief didn't move? He must have not seen that he could kill Alfred. Oh, maybe he's here. Maybe I've been like... Wait, let me check the map. Oh my god, I've been assuming he was here, but he's here. So yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can attack here. Okay. Self-improver. So we'll give Alfred extra attack. We're about to do some true Alfred gaming. I thought I was luring him, but it turns out he was luring me.
Stay
It
strong.
was all into a trap.
So
You
then
better
we
watch
will Liberation, because the Liberation gives extra emblem ticks.
Oh, I thought it was because you wanted to conserve uses in the Folk Wagner.
And heal gets her up to 19. That should be enough. But if not, we have like, what, 5 terminal charges left? 8? Jesus Christ, this game gives you so fucking many.
If that's not enough healing, I am going to laugh. I'm going to laugh at you and your foolishness.
Alright. Look at this. Look at this. Alfred Gaming. Alfred's poisoned now. It's almost as if now Alfred has some force that is slowly draining away his life.
Wow.
I wonder if that could be a metaphor
If you
for
close
anything.
your eyes, does it almost feel
My
like
clothes are strong.
nothing's changed at all?
We Mercurius. That kills. Nice and epic. Oh, because we were doubling.
Yeah, what? What are you doing?
I thought it was... So, this is a me problem. But, one of my pet peeves with Engage's UI is how, like, look here on the battle forecast, right? It just shows the damage. In the left-hand side, it says 21 damage. I know in the middle, you can see, like, 14, 11, 7, 11, right?
Mhm.
But in the left-hand
Mhm.
side, instead of seeing 14 plus 7, it says 21. And that is because I've played so many older Fire Emblem games where the forecast is under the character's, like, name. That is where my eye naturally gets drawn towards. So, like, this is partially a me problem, but I do think it should be an option in Engage, TBH.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, if we attack like this...
I sure hope Alir doesn't die to the Axe Fighter.
Well, that's what I'm about to test. 23 attack. Alir does die to the Axe Fighter, in fact. Okay, so remember how I said we have so many terminal charges?
Yeah, baby.
Watch this shit. Lodestar Rush with Mercurius. This is our moment. This is our moment, gamers. Hashtag gamers rise up.
I live to fight again.
I don't know if I've ever seen the Low Star Rush animation sped up like that. That was incredibly silly looking.
Yeah, they're a little bit goofy and gaffy.
Oh yeah, yo.
Look, Chloe can help. Chloe can come and help.
Chloe contribution.
We do have a longbow in the convoy that I kind of want to get, but she doesn't have canter. That's so. I shouldn't have sent the longbow to the convoy. I should have sent one of the two fucking vulneraries that Saline has for no goddamn reason.
It's okay. Alir can just chuck the longbow over the wall.
Yeah, just throw it over the wall.
Yeah.
That was eye-opening.
Louis, shut up. You never open your eyes.
So 23 attack versus 18 defense. Okay, so he does get attacked there. So I think what we do is chain guard. This guy would go for Alfred. We don't want that. We go here like this instead. Okay. And everyone else, I guess, just sort of hang out. Here, we'll have you go here so you get your defense spurred. And we'll end turn.
Oh, fun mechanic that I just realized we never mentioned. In this game, for whatever reason, when there's fog, you can't walk into the fog.
Yeah, I actually kind of like that, TBH. I understand why people don't like it. It's different than all the other Fog of Wars. But I do think it makes, like, the ability, like, the options you have to raise your vision feel more impactful, even when you have, like, the external resources that you've looked up, like I have. You know, I have the map, but the torch is still good.
Mm-hmm.
But I get why people don't like it. Like, it is definitely... It's not contentious for no reason. It's not just people being silly in that, like... Because I said, all the other games are different. I don't think the reason people dislike it is just as simple as it's different, therefore bad. There are some things where I'm like, okay, well, people just don't like this because different, therefore bad. But I do think there's legitimate, like, criticism to be had for this implementation of Fog of War. I'm glad they tried something different with it, though. I think it was a success. Other people disagree.
Serves you right.
Serves you right.
It serves you right.
We can Iron Lance here. Bonk you.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And Louis only needs one more combat to get Sigurd back, so I'm gonna use the emblem pool on Celine, I think.
You should use it on Boucheron.
If Vander lights this torch, does he fucking die? No, he does not get exploded. There's not enough people there to explode him.
I'll do my
Vander, have faith in Vander. He won't explode.
Mercurius time, baby! And this time, it was actually enough damage. I'm telling you, this is not going to be the last time that I get tripped up by not realizing that I was doubling.
We shall see.
Let's grab... Oh, thanks for the convoy tutorial. Let's
look at all the stat
grab
boosters.
Yeah, those are getting saved for someone special.
Jean.
A lot of these are getting saved for someone special. Yo, don't spoil the surprise. Jean was going to be our hard carry. It's not that much of a surprise, actually. Everyone knows 0% growth Jean is the best unit in Fire Emblem.
Yeah, he can kill the final boss.
I mean, he can, actually, though.
He can. It's true.
Alright, so... If I have Vander... No ton here. It's 14 damage. So you can actually... I want her to get the emblem energy, but I guess we can do that next turn?
Yeah,
well,
it's
let's
probably
see.
not
Let's see.
too much of a concern.
Knocks you down to 24. Oh! Chain attack, though. Okay, so this knocks down to 24.
Yeah.
Vander deals... Venturon?
He's just keeping you on your toes.
That's not what I wanted from you.
Well,
Okay, well this will let Vander get the kill even without Bencheron's chain attack. Oh my god, Boucheron!
he's just keeping you on your toes. He's just keeping you on your toes.
This is so cringe. Okay. So we'll have from... I guess, like... Oh, fuck, I don't even know. Okay, Louis, what do you deal with the Silver Lance? Okay, Louis can get this kill, I guess. With the Silver Lance.
I'll take this.
Oh, now you hit, you piece of garbage! Now you fucking hit.
Hey, now that you said that, he's gonna perform even worse.
Okay, okay. And now
He doesn't appreciate the insults being thrown at him.
I'll have you heal Saline. Have Saline refill her emblem gauge.
Her emblem engage.
And then we will... Iron Bow brings him down to 18. What does Vander deal? $20. Okay. Awesome and epic. Look at that Sigurd Engrave coming in clutch.
Sigurd really did say, "Put my name on that."
And
it made the
Vander
weapon
can
better.
Do this. Actually, Vander can probably do it from here, which is better. There we go.
32nd steward of the dragon.
He's the 32nd steward.
He's the 32nd steward of the dragon?
Oh, we should not put Alfred there, because I don't want to lure someone into the bushes. Alright, so I don't want Yunaka to accidentally lure the boss. The boss moves down to here, and like sort of fucks about in these bushes. What if we put Yunaka here, give her Divinely Inspiring, have Chloe bring the longbow back down to Etier? Do that.
How far can Tia reach with the longbow? Like 20 range?
3 range. You're thinking of the Lin emblem.
I mean, they both start with L.
The divine dragon.
I think
Yeah,
they should
but
actually
Etier
put that
doesn't
in the
take
next
any
patch.
L's.
True though. Oh, I thought you were using a heal staff on Fram.
No, I was using the Illumination
Yeah.
Studios. So how
that's-
much do you take from
that's
the
sickening.
boss? 20. Okay. So we can have you do this. And the boss does have a hand axe.
Bosses in this game are so scary sometimes.
Yeah, he's a little ridiculous. A little redonkulous, in fact.
He's got that badonky donk.
If I just trap him like this, does he kill Saline?
Probably.
Assuming she has the Fire Tome equipped instead. So 5 defense, 27. He has 28 physical attack.
He one-shots
He
her.
one-shots. If only Boucheron could have spurred her defense.
Oh, wait, she would still die anyways because of resonance.
God damn it. Resonance moment. Okay, so we will, I guess, have Etier go here, Covert up, and Vulnerary up. Oh, she got her. What is the fucking skill called that she just got?
Energized.
She got energized.
Thank goodness. What would we do without it?
We'll grab the. Oh, we don't need a hammer. There's no armor knights this map.
do they
Vander,
give
how
you
do
the-
you do against the boss? Very little. Very little damage. God damn. We do need to kill this guy with magic, but I think the play is going to be from constantly chain guards while Saline is in range to lure him to attack her.
Yeah, that actually does sound like a decent play.
Okay, so now...
Yeah.
Emblem, engage!
With my magic.
With my magic.
Let's attack with Shine. That'll be brings you down to 8. What does Alear do to these guys? They're identical, right? Yeah, they're both identical. So Alear, we can see... Alear does 8. Okay, so if we go... Emblem, engage. Engage. And then we... Not Great Sacrifice. God, Great Sacrifice being at the very top. Oh, wait, why are you dealing less than I thought?
Divinely inspiring.
Oh,
Divinely inspiring.
so cringe. So cringe.
If only you remembered to give Yunaka Canter. You know what you should
but
do
we'll
is you should
just
click the Great
equip
Sacrifice button.
Shine and wait. And you wait. And the Boosh is right... Or the Boosh can wait right here to bolster Sablene's defense.
A little late to be saving.
Hopefully there's not someone in the fog to come completely fuck up Louis' day.
I'm sure Louis will be fine.
Well, because he's at least taking a chain attack. Yo! That's that personal coming in clutch.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
can I just say, I know it's goofy, but the visors are so fucking awesome. The visors on coverts when they're engaged look so awesome, IMO. So, okay, so now I think what we want to do is From is going to chain guard here. Alear is going to Folk Wagner here. Actually, she can just do it with the Liberation.
I had to stop you.
I had to stop you.
Now I think is the time to hit the funny Great Sacrifice button. But first, 16
First,
with Etier.
but first a word from our sponsor, Etier.
Oh, that's the hand axe. With the Noton we kill.
This is the mission of the stewards.
We're on a mission from the stewards. Okay, so From is chain guarding here.
Risky.
Louis with a vulnerary, because he only takes...
Want to equip the javelin? Oop. Well, you can do
No,
that
I don't want to equip the javelin, because what happens is this guy doesn't kill Louis. But he definitely kills Klon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he sees the kill, he goes for that. And that's how we get him.
That's how we get him.
And now we hit the funny... Oh, I shouldn't have vulnerary. That was a waste of resources. Because we're supposed to hit the funny Great Sacrifice button. There we go. Funny Great Sacrifice time.
By any means necessary.
By any means necessary. Including pouring oil on my sister. That's why Micaiah says by any means necessary. Because she pours boiling oil on civilians.
Hey, it's not boiling oil. She just intends to light it on fire.
Boiled oil. Alright, the Boosh is loose. The Boosh is there in the T formation. Wait, who hasn't moved yet? Oh. Nobody worth anything.
This isn't so bad.
Aren't we forgetting about something? If we forget it, it can't be that important.
Don't think so.
Epic and awesome Klon Pickle Gaming. Oh, there's another thief over there.
It's a mage. I mean, if we keep this formation... Actually, Louis might be in trouble.
Yeah, we do need to kill this guy.
Hmm.
The problem is, even with Spur defense, she now has 7 defense, 29, but Resonance kills her, right?
Yeah, Resonance exactly kills her.
Okay, it might actually be worth it not to
Wait.
do the funny
Oh, no,
Great
that
Sacrifice
won't work.
button. Because we Great Sacrifice this turn instead. Oh, she can't even kill. Wait, how does Etier do against them? Can Etier reach? Etier can reach.
She can just... you don't need to move Louis. You can just attack from... Right.
Oh, from here, yeah. That is a
Ooh.
god-awful hit rate.
Damn, if only Etier was a mage.
Do we have the Obstruct Staff? It's in the Convoy.
There's work to do.
Yeah, I generally like to have Obstruct for this map.
Well, I could get it on Yunaka.
Oh yeah, she can reach from like fucking anywhere.
And then, because of the extra range, so she can put one... Oh, right, it does the T formation. So
Yeah.
she can put one here.
Excellent.
And now the mage can't reach Louis, can he? Is that a thunder mage? No, it's a fire mage. Okay. So then Etier does this.
We just take pot shots at the mage. One of them will land.
If we Levin Sword, do we get doubled? We do get doubled. But this breaks, right? Levin Sword breaks?
It's maddening mode. It doesn't break.
Oh, right. Okay, so we just warp Ragnarok instead, I guess?
Warp Ragnarok one tile.
It's just to not get countered, TBH.
I know. It just looks silly.
You look silly, Robin.
Thank you. I try my hardest.
Let's see, he fucking dies. But Louis can get this kill.
Looks pretty
And
gamer to
then
me.
we chain guard.
Do you want to move Clan out of the way so that he doesn't, make sure the boss doesn't go for him?
Yeah, because she deals more, like a lot more. So Khan can go over here. And I guess we'll just have to get the kill next turn. Because of that mage.
Yeah. Well, Yunaka
Well,
can
actually, I
probably
could
get...
have Vander lure the mage, right?
You could also...
9 speed, 9 speed. He doesn't get doubled. Yeah, Vander can lure the mage. And then
You could do that.
Aleer and Yunaka can, like, team up to kill the mage.
I was just gonna say, I think you could just move Yunaka close enough to use the Obstruct Staff again next turn.
We could, yeah, we could do that too.
Stay back.
Wait.
Oh, she has the 11 sword equipped still. Oh, never punished.
Oh, she's a gamer.
And people say the weapon triangle doesn't exist in Engage.
So true.
Alright, so now Louis can override with the Silver Lance.
Here I come.
Here he comes. Yo, Lude?
Yeah, I was about to say, he's
Louis?
doing what?
He also got Admiration. He got the lesbian bonus. He got, like, the I creep on lesbians bonus. I don't know if we should be praising him for that, though.
What's up with Nintendo characters named Louis being the worst fucking people?
Is that a Pikmin reference?
Yes.
Yo, should I go for it? She'll just dodge 282s?
I don't think so. At least Pikmin Louis is, like, funny.
Look at that. Tome Precision Gaming.
Wait, what about the Boosh?
The Boosh is
What about-
definitely not getting that kill. See? No
What about-
Tome Precision Gaming.
What if he attacks at one range?
I'm not doing that.
Why not? You're a coward.
We could also Levin Sword Gaming. I guess it technically... Well, no, they're at max bond. So it's just SP, and like nobody's SP really matters. So it's funnier to get the kill with Klon, so we'll do it.
You're not a true douchebag.
You think this is justice? Boucheron should have gotten that kill.
Exactly. See, he has a different death quote if Boucheron kills him.
He says, "This is justice. You're correct."
He does. And then Boucheron goes, "You've just been booshed."
That's how you unlock the true pacifist mode.